The Secret Service was created in 1865 in order to stop the crazy amount of counterfeiting going on in the United States. Each privately owned bank made their own money, and there was basically zero regulations or safeguards to prevent counterfeiters from making their own. Abraham Lincoln signed the bill to create the Secret Service the night before he was assassinated. The Secret Service used to call themselves operatives, but in the 1930s they changed it to agents. Secret Service agents had books of verified currency that they would carry around with them to help them spot counterfeit notes in circulation. In 1894, the Secret Service began protecting President Grover Cleveland as a part-time informal agreement among government agencies. After McKinley was assassinated in 1901, the Secret Service became the official bodyguards of the US president. If you had to guess how many agents were put on the original White House duty, what would you guess? If you guessed 10, you were absolutely wrong. There were only 2. In 1917, Congress authorized the Secret Service to also protect the president's immediate family. After Truman was attacked by Puerto Rican nationals in 1950, Congress made sure the president, his family, the president-elect, and the vice president all had permanent protection. In 1965, shortly after JFK's death, Secret Service protection was extended to a president and his wife until death, and 4 years beyond if the president dies first. In 1970, Phyllis Shantz became the first female Secret Service agent. In 1994, they decreased a former president's protection time from a lifetime to 10 years after they leave office. In 2003, the Secret Service moved to the newly created Homeland Security Department. Although many people tried to call me out for getting this wrong in my former president's video, they reversed the earlier law and reinstated lifelong Secret Service protection for former presidents. Agents are in charge of keeping some of the president's blood with them in case they need to give a quick transfusion. Agents use code names for the presidents that usually line up with the first letter of the president's last name. Which one do you like better? Like all organizations, sometimes the Secret Service fails. The most recent close call was in 2014 when a man jumped the White House fence, walked through the unlocked White House front door, got through most of the first floor, passing a staircase with access to the presidential living quarters before being apprehended. The Secret Service works with ink manufacturers and can tell where you live in the country based off where you bought the pen. But I'm not really sure how that works with online shopping. Anybody got a guess there? Out of all the jobs, the quote, working the rope is said to be the hardest because anything can happen. In 2012, there was a huge scandal involving agents buying Colombian prostitutes while the president was there doing business. Then, the investigator looking into that was forced to step down because he was connected to a prostitution ring in Florida. Like many things in government, Secret Service for ex-presidents is paid for by tax dollars. Do y'all think ex-presidents and their families deserve protection for the rest of their lives?